Okay, so it's sort of becoming a tradition for me to go to Transformers, the movies, on opening night. So I just came back from TF3, Dark Meat on the Moon, and I don't know if it's just that I am becoming desensitized, oversensitized. I've seen too much of this crap, but I think I may have seen too much of this crap because if this would have been the first CGI movie I've ever seen, it would have been incredible, and it is incredible. I just am like, oh, more, more of that. Oh, that is really neat. Good. But instead, and let's be clear. I went into this movie. It was a plot-free zone. I didn't really care what the plot was going to be, and frankly, it was a good thing because I swear to God, I got to the end of the movie. There was probably 3 minutes, and everything got summed up, and I have no frickin' clue how any of it did. Just that Optimus Prime saved the day again, and that's really all you need to know. And there was no, it was like build, 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 climax, and it's over. It was just climax done. No really explanation, which is fine. Okay, a lot. Michael Bay, God bless him. He knows how to do this, and he does this really well. As far as putting a spectacle on screen, some people this week have been talking about, well, you don't go to a ballet and expect a plot. You go there for the show to look at it, and that is true with Michael Bay. I will give you that. He is very, very good at what he does. It is remarkable to see. However, it just keeps going and keeps going, and I'm like, oh wow, really good robot graphics. Oh, that's neat. And sometimes it is really. I mean, let's not be kidding. It is really cool. And if you're into that sort of thing, you have to go to see it on the theater, and it has to be big. I did not see it in 3D, by the way, because I'm totally down with 3D. Um, it was neat. It was so long, and I had to pee, and I just, I don't know. It's a C movie. And the CG was bad in some places, especially on people's faces. They tried to replicate presidents, so Kennedy, Nixon, and Obama, and those didn't work very well. However, uh, there were some great actors in this movie. In fact, I was surprised by the caliber of actors that were in this movie, and they went for it. They did. They brought their A game to it. It was just the material was different. So you've got um, Frances McDormand, and she's like acting circles around those robots, and she does a great job. You've got John Malkovich, wacky, crazy, funny guy. He's excellent. Patrick Dempsey, sure. Why not? Patrick McDreamy, he's in the movie and he does a great job. Ken Jeong and Bill O'Reilly. Bill O'Reilly's in this movie. Shia LaBeouf is back. John Turturro is back. But by far the best actor and the most fun in this whole thing is Alan Tudyk, and he brings something very special. He's a hacker kind of guy, and but of course he's also a manservant, and he has a funny accent, and he has some sort of weird backstory that is only on screen for like 15 seconds. And you're like, oh, that's interesting. I wonder why he does that. Um, the plot. Let's just put it out here. Something with the moon, something with NASA, something with the dark side of the moon. Megatron, we think now that he might be dead. We've killed him two, maybe three times. He's back in this movie, of course. Witwicky's got another girlfriend, another model girlfriend. She's hot, and of course the whole movie is really about saving her and watching Chicago get destroyed. Very, very compelling, very beautiful. It actually reminded me of a lot of these alien shows that are on TV right now, Falling Skies and Battle LA, and all these shows where giant ships are in the sky. And anyway, it looked like that, and but it had, of course, a Dodge Charger in it as well. Um, oh, Leonard Nimoy plays the Sentinel Prime, and listen for it if you go. There's a great Spock line that he slips in, which probably is kind of sacrilege to have an Autobot doing a Spock line. And there's also a little bit of Spock that they're watching on TV earlier. So put those together. And finally, Frank Welker, who does the voice of Shockwave. You may know him as the voice of Totoro and also Curious George. He's the voice of Shockwave, or the grunt of Shockwave. So anyway, it's exactly what you think it's going to be. Is it better than the other? Who knows? It's on par, I guess. The plot is never anything with these, so there's a lot of blowing things up. There's a lot of this is great. Now the buildings falling over. You've seen those in the trailer. That's kind of cool. So yeah, if you're into it, go. I'm giving it a C, nice solid C, and I have no idea what happened, but I enjoyed myself. So there you go. Seacrest out.